see out there today?
It was a tough practice. I think we talked about it before. Just really want to early on instill some habits that Blashill really values, that I value, the organization. Really basic. It was kind of a blue collar skate. It was hard, challenging. We told the guys before, you're going to be tired. But it was more of a resilient, kind of a gut check type of practice. Yeah, we're realistic that it's a lot of times their first time playing together. It's the first game out of summer. You know, sometimes those games can be a little bit, not as predictable. But like we talked about today, we just want to be a resilient, high competitive team. We're really covering just basic stuff these next 3 days. The guys, we're going to get them scrimmaging tomorrow and the next day a little bit on the second half. But yeah, just I'd say the biggest thing is just, competing hard and trying to build that foundation.
Blackhawks defense this year, that's going to be a young group back there. And what are things that young defensemen especially have to remember as they're going in to taking these likely bigger roles on the big stage like that?
Yeah, I think especially D, you can't always tell our D, don't try to look sexy every shift. It's good to not get noticed, make the play that's ahead of you. They're both highly talented defensemen. Trust that when they get put in positions where their talent needs to be shown, it's not something I need to go out and try to prove and show every shift. I think that's usually when D's struggle, letting the game come to him. I think of Duncan Keith, as early in his career, he struggled in the minor leagues. And he was a really offensive defenseman in college. Then he bought in and it clicked that he was a defend first defenseman, and then his ability to take over, and obviously, how special a player he was.
How was your summer?
It was good. Yeah, a lot of training and good skates. Gonna be back home for a good couple of months, so yeah, it was good.
You said at development camp that you would resume skating before then. When did you exactly get back on the ice?
I went back just before development camp. There was really no rush. I mean, I had a good 5 months to kind of recover from what happened in the playoffs, and I've been feeling really good. Got a lot stronger and did a lot of good workouts and good skates, good battle drills, a lot of pro guys too. So feeling ready and ready to go for camp at Rookie Camp.
How was everything since development camp?
It's good. Yeah, came here a couple days early, got to skate with the team and a bunch of other prospects. So it's good to get that feeling back of that 5-on-5 game pace and yeah.
Is there anything specific you worked on the ice this summer?
Yeah, I think just keeping in touch with my shooting and skill work, I guess, and then obviously just did a lot of battle work and stuff with a lot of pro guys. Went down to Muskoka for a bit and trained with some pro guys there like Tavares and all those guys. So it was good to kind of feel that pace and how it is at the pro level, and yeah, it was good.
Who else was there?
There's a lot of guys: Bouchard, Tavares, Dylan Cousins. There's a bunch of guys: Montour, Scott Lawton, Connor Brown, Kevin Ball, Henry, a bunch of guys. So yeah, it's good.
Were any of them aware of this season that you had in the OHL? Did they make any impressive comments to you?
Yeah, I mean, I'd score sometimes and they'd be like, "Oh, that's 70 right there," something like that. So that's kind of funny. Yeah.
This is your third prospect camp with the Blackhawks, but how does your mindset change knowing that you're going to stick in the pros this time around?
Yeah, I think it's a little different. I mean, the past couple of years, you kind of get the sense that you're going to go back to junior a little bit, but I think this year for me, it's good opportunity for me to turn pro and kind of stay here, whether that's Rockford or Chicago. So, a little more anticipation with that, getting on the ice, and more motivation with that. So, yeah, excited.
You've talked about trying to do things in junior that you believed would translate against pros. Did you get kind of a sense of that this summer going against those guys, like what works and what doesn't against them?
Yeah, for sure. I think, junior's a different game, I guess, than pro hockey. Obviously, it's a lot stronger. You're going against bigger and tougher guys. So, doing those skates in the summer really learned kind of what it takes, with the battle drills and just the skill that they have. It's, it's pretty cool to see and kind of be there and work with them too. So, yeah, it's good.
Did you build confidence from that? Was your takeaway that, hey, I can keep up with these guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those skates are really good for my confidence, just working with those guys. I mean, they've been playing pro in the NHL and have great careers for 10 years or so. So, it's good to skate there and get a lot of confidence, and, I felt good out there.
What are you looking to accomplish out of the showcase camp here leading into training camp?
Yeah, obviously haven't played a game in 5 months, so obviously there's going to be a little rust with me and a lot of the guys, I guess, but just looking to showcase my speed and skill still, and obviously just the strength that I've kind of built over the summer. So yeah.
Is it nice having a couple other Brantford guys here with you?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, got a little train going. Me the first year, Vanny, and then Holmesy too. So it's cool to share that experience with them and kind of work together with them here.
Your development camp, you said you were like 180, 185. Did you end up getting higher than that, or are you about that still?
Yeah, 185 is kind of where I feel like I'm really strong. Still have that speed and battling with those guys. In Muskoka or whether it was in Oakville where I was training, I felt strong there too. So, as the season goes on, I guess the weight will change whether I go up or down. So I'm just sure I'm maintaining it and just keeping my strength. Yeah.
You kept the 6 feet though.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Yeah. We'll see. I haven't measured yet, but I hope I didn't shrink. Yeah. I got a haircut. I didn't want to get too much off the top, so I don't know if that would help out or not. But yeah.
How's the summer been for it?
It's been good. I was back on campus working out every day and skating, so it's not too far of a drive, so it was easy.
What were the biggest things that you worked on?
Just kind of the usual the last 2 summers. Just getting stronger, bigger. I think this year I wanted to kind of get better with my shot, and then I just think a lot of it was mental. Just kind of being harder to play against the zone.
What things with your shot did you tweak or work on?
I think just being able to change the angle a little more, and then just being able to find little holes at the point. It's a small window you got to get it through, so being able to find those.
The way you performed in the night games last year, how much confidence does that give you going into this year, knowing that you can hold your own and taking the next step?
Yeah, obviously it's good. It does give you that little confidence, knowing that you kind of have that little bit of experience. Obviously it's not a lot, but I got to earn it just like everyone else, so I'm excited.
You're going to be part of the very young defense group this year, and how much are you looking forward to that? What are the challenges of that? Because I think other than Connor Murphy, everybody's 23 and under in that group back there.
Yeah, it's exciting. Anytime you can build it with kind of younger guys, it's pretty cool. We want to be able to grow up fast, and we want to be able to win games.
There were a number of guys on your team in Minnesota last year that went pro. Have you talked to them and compared notes with guys other than Oliver being here about kind of what their takeaways were from their first round of the NHL?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, obviously guys like Snugs, obviously he got the playoff experience, so just talking about him with that a little bit. Matthew Wood, obviously. Guys talk around and you talk about it, especially when you know each other. So,
Did you gain any weight?
of course. Yeah, I want to say I was playing around kind of 180-ish at the end of the year. I'm probably up to about 195 in the morning right now. Around there. But
Did you have to eat a lot of burritos or something?
yeah,
or was
a lot of shakes. It's always easier to drink calories. So, a lot of those.
That's good. It's got a nice problem.
It's great. Obviously, in the summer, we're in the same kind of area, so I'm able to see him a little bit. So nothing relatively new.
And you were working with the forwards today. How was that working with the forwards today?
Yeah, it's good. I like to get in the offense, so whatever it is, being able to pick their brain with other stuff, it's pretty easy to do. Like, everyone's a hockey player, so.
Looks like you were having a lot of fun in the Beauty League over the summer. What kind of experience was that for you?
Yeah, it was cool. Just being able to be kind of, with those older pro guys, just learning things from them. It's, how they are off the ice, whatever it is. They're also in the weight room at school, so, getting to know those guys is pretty cool.
Did you know there was an extra L on your nameplate?
I did. Ollie pointed out when I was walking out, and I didn't believe him at first, but I did notice it.
I think it's on somebody about that.
It's whatever.